first goal is to address the needs of baby Myles. Mum and Dad spend so much time dealing with their wild older boys that I know it's going to be important for them to record baby Myles' feeding and sleeping intervals.
The reason I'm giving you this baby log is because we want to keep track of when Myles is feeding, sleep, and how long for, so that then we can start to form patterns.
Okay.
If we don't have a baby log, then we've got nothing to go by. So the first thing I do know is that you told me that Myles has just had a feed, is that correct?
Just did.
So we can start off by doing that. We can put the time and then the amount
Okay.
that he had.
You can put him
Take the
down.
little one. Sure. There we go.
I absolutely love the baby log.
Remember, it's not until they're actually having puree foods and milks that you then start to lay down real solid sleeping patterns.
Hopefully these parents can keep up writing in that baby log amongst all of this wild behaviour.
There's your little baby log.
With Dad out of town a lot, it's going to be really important for Mum to be able to manage all of these kids when she's out in public. So I'm going to teach her the roaming technique and how to use her tone of voice.
You're going to explain to them that they're going to the park and we're going to have some fun, but they're to listen to you. Using your tone is going to be so important because you're basically commanding them to behave and do as they're told.
She's not really stepping up as an authoritative figure, and her tone would command that, but she doesn't know how to use that yet.
Okay, I want everyone to go to the front door and stop.
And I soon got the chance to teach Mum by example.
Don't open the door. I said,
Right, remember your voice, remember your voice. I want you to keep that door closed. Do you understand me? Keep the door closed.
It's going to be really important that Mum exercises her tone of voice. I believe that when she does, these kids will realise, you know, Mum's being serious, we're going to have to knuckle down here. Baby Myles was sleeping, and because I want to keep him on that schedule, I decided to keep him at home with Dad and put a stuffed animal into the stroller instead.
Baby's going in here.
In order for Mum to do the roaming technique efficiently, I had her put Gage on one side and Trey on the other.
Jet can be just here.
okay.
But you never want him running off more than like 7 paces ahead of you.
You're gonna come with me. They're all independent, and as soon as they see the park, they're gone, and I'm thinking, I don't know how this is gonna work. You guys stay not too far from Mommy.
The fear for any parent when you're out in public with lots of kids is that they may run into the road, and that's why it's going to be important for Mum to keep things in control.
Hold, Gage.
Stop.
Hold on here.
Stop.
Hold.
All right, Jet's too
Jet.
far.
Jet, you need to stop and wait for me. Okay, no, stop.
Right, now bring him right here. Stop the pram and talk to him.
You need to listen to me. When I say stop, you need to stop right there. There's all these cars parked here. Another car won't see you. Hang on, we make sure there's no cars. Okay.
Mum used her voice very well and the boys responded, but going to the park gave her a set of new challenges.
Oh, the baby's crying, Mum.
Baby's crying.
Baby's crying hysterically.
Gotta tend to baby. Oh my God, no you are not. No you are not. No. Then you do not do it right there. Do you understand me? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So, Mum hasn't done too bad. She's using her voice, actually telling them what to do rather than asking them, and staying on top of things.
Okay.
Oh.
Jet, I need you to get down. Your brother has to go home. It's amazing when you just use a different tone of voice that you get different respect.
I do think that Mum did very well today. However, it's going to be a whole different story when she's by herself and she has the real baby in that stroller. We'll see. The next thing on my agenda was to teach these parents proper discipline because they've been using hot sauce. And quite frankly, I'd like to see that bottle back in the pantry. So I explained to Mum and Dad the process and steps of the timeout.
And when the child gets up from the timeout, take them by the hand and place them back, but without talking to them.
Trey gave Dad the opportunity to use his new learned technique.
Do not hit the computer, okay? We don't hit the computer, no. Trey, we do not touch the computer. This is your last warning, then you go to timeout. You understand?
He did it again. I put him in timeout for 2 minutes because he's 2 years old.
Look in my eyes. When I tell you not to do something, you don't do it. Understand?
Thinking this shouldn't be a bad thing.
Stay here. Okay, look at me. Now time starts over. Sit. Stay. Stay. That's what you get for being a bad boy.
Don't say nothing, just take him firmly by the hand, put him back on that bench.
He kept getting up, and I was so frustrated with it. I don't even know how many times I must have sat him down. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work.
Do I ever like say anything? Like after a while, just say, listen, you need to sit there for 2 minutes.
No, he knows already by your actions.
Okay.
Your actions speak volumes because it's repetitive. Feel it here, no messing around. Kids can feel that, they know that. And when you're confident and you know, they get it because they can sense that.
Is there a record for timeouts that you've done?
I want to say 3.5 hours.
So he finally made his 2 minutes, and we finally got done with the marathon. That was something that I thought was never gonna end.
Say it like you mean it.
Okay.
He needs to know you're being serious.
Listen, I put you on this timeout because you did not listen to Daddy.
We'll follow through with it. Our kids will know that Mommy and Daddy are boss, and we don't have to give them hot sauce.
Are you sorry? Okay, then give me a hug and a kiss.
I think that Dad did really good when it comes to disciplining Trey. So I do believe that they can put that hot sauce back in the pantry. But next time, not so much talking.
Go.
I've done some great work with Mum. I've taught both parents how to do discipline. So now it's time for me to work with Dad. I think it would be a good thing to build Dad's confidence. And that's why I'm going to leave him with all of the kids to juggle.
I'm going to really send you off for a couple of hours so you can go and do whatever you want to do, because I need to get Dad in a place where he's feeling confident with all of the kids.
It caught me off guard because I wasn't at all expecting to be able to just get away for a couple hours, and she wanted me to spring it on Keith. I think I'm going to just go take some time for myself.
That's fine.
For a little while.
That's a good idea.
When Sonya told me, I was a little nervous, but I was worried about, man, if Myles wakes up, if Myles hungry, and I got the boys over here,
Bye, guys.
Enjoy, yeah.
how am I gonna juggle?
Jet, where are you?
This malarkey here going on with Jet is not necessary. He needs to know what you expect from him at that table.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Right now, I want you to sit at your table. I want you to eat your food. You're not getting down from the table until we're all done. Do you understand?
Jet had been warned, but he still wouldn't cooperate.
Jet, you need to sit in this seat like a big boy. You're 5 years old. Act like it, okay?
Lunch took longer than what it should have, and Dad ran into more trouble when he let the boys out to play.
Trey, get over here now. Now. Trey.
And when it came to Trey's nap, he hit another snag.
Keith,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with your baby?
Personally, I don't think there's a problem with me running inside real quick and keeping him out here, because I feel like the boys, if I tell them not to touch him, hopefully won't.
What are you thinking? Your kids are having trouble listening to you. Stay at the dining table. Take him with you.
Okay.
That way you know that he's inside while you're putting Trey to bed.
Okay.
And he's safe.
Dad eventually did get Trey down for his nap.
Okay, it is now quiet time. If you want to play with those, you can. I know it makes noise, but just play quietly. Quietly. Okay.
Dad did have a successful afternoon managing all of his boys. However, I do know that he needs more time with baby Myles. So with Mum back home to look after the older boys, I knew I could then give Dad that special little cuddle time with baby Myles.
Right, Keith, we're gonna do a little bit of parent craft.
Okay.
Myles, bath time.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
When I do get my one-on-one time with Myles, I'm not as comfortable as I thought. I was very comfortable with each of the other kids. And with Myles, I know it's up in the air.
With this, how high should the water be? Because I don't
1.5, 2 inches.
1.5, 2 inches, so my feet.
Keith wants to have that connection with Myles. So even if it's just a 10-minute bath that he gets with him, that's huge.
You're then gonna place your index finger and your thumb supporting the neck.
Right.
Since Myles has been born, I haven't even given him a bath. And it's one of my most favorite things to do.
Good job, Myles. Feel good to be clean? Should. I think it's been a little while. All good. You're all good.
After the bath, I wanted to make one more point about applying the baby lotion.
The fact that you can stroke and touch your baby
Yeah.
is another way of you bonding. And it's just very, very soft. It's your fingertips Just lovely, firm, round, circular motions or strokes down. It's another way, it's touch.
It's nice. I feel like I'm getting that bond with him, and I feel like he's recognizing me more. I'm finally getting that sense of feeling like we're connecting as son and dad.